Yo, what's going on? And welcome back to some more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Last time we kind of got the introduction to the game. Um, the they called it a gommage for everyone who was 33 happened, and the person that Gustav liked, Sophia. I don't remember. I think it was Sophie. Was one of the ones to disappear there. Like I said last time, they just kind of poofed. It's not like they like died or left behind a corpse. So there might be something there. But anyways, we just finished up this kind of area where we bought 3 different things from those vendors over there with tokens that we earned. And now it seems like our sister is going to give us a speech, and then we're going to depart on the expedition. So let's go. They have the little like bent Eiffel Tower as the candles.
Expeditioners, the Sword of Lumiere. We honor your dedication. We do not take for granted that you dedicate your final year of life to keeping hope alive for all of Lumiere. Some of you are leaving to change the world. Others to discover the secrets of our universe. Some to protect loved ones. Others to find meaning in our all too short lives. As you sail into the unknown, know that Lumiere stands with you. When you battle the Paintress, know that Lumiere fights with you. Let the stones of her monolith crumble. Let her body lie at the end of the world. Unable to paint another death, let the stars no longer be hidden by her oppressive silhouette. Let the world once again watch the sun rise without the shadow of her cursed figure. May the wind of renewal take you to the ends of the earth. Tomorrow comes. Thanks to you. Expedition 33.
They seem very convinced that if this paintress lady is killed, that people will stop dying. But like when I saw the painting thing, like she didn't really do anything. She just put like her hand up and then the number changed, right? Like I assumed that the game crashed. That's not good. Uh-oh. We'll restart the game. Hopefully it won't crash again. But yeah, I assume that like she was actually doing some painting or like at least doing some brush strokes that looked like she was painting the numbers. But yeah, I'm not because even Sophie was saying that she feels kind of sorry for the paintress in a way. I feel like there might be something to that. That's like foreshadowing, right? Expedition died at sea. Wah wah. It just doesn't really seem like the paintress is the bad guy somehow. Like, it's either not her fault or she has no control over the situation or something like that. And then, like, she just kind of sits there next to the number. Like, is that all she does? She just sits there? Oh. I guess we're just gonna hope that it doesn't crash again.
Chief Counselor honors us with her. What?
This is the.
I've heard you say.
You and I.
You should put that in your.
There are so.
You're
never go.
you're so.
Just take care of my.
Me?
We're her god. She really wants. You mean the one?
Just suggestion.
I do.
Okay, hold up. Because they made me redo all that dialogue, I just want to make sure I actually bought the things from the stalls. Okay, I have the old key. I have the weird pictos. Do I still have his hairstyle? Yeah, okay. I keep walking up to people and pressing A. Alright, I'm gonna try and skip the cutscene this time. Because we already saw it. Hopefully it won't crash. Did we make it? Okay, we made it. They built like a serious boat here. Also, does this lady still not have shoes on? Like, even if she was one of those people who likes to walk around barefoot, I would just recommend you wear shoes when we're going to a place like this. Who the heck's this guy? That guy doesn't look like he's 33 years old. I don't like that it keeps going to black.
Get ready. You're old. How did you survive the Gommage? Which expedition are you from?
Did he just kill him? Ooh.
Fall back!
Man, this game is pulling no punches.
Man! Gustav, come on, we need to go!
They just like seriously cut that guy's head off 5 seconds into getting to this island.
He's not following. Putain! What the fuck? Who the fuck was that?
Merde! What do we do now?
Regroup at the rally point. The Indigo Tree.
I'm starting to understand why the other expeditions failed. Like, this place is a nightmare.
Run! fucking snap out!
Oh, come on. I was just gonna say, I hope that he lives. Well, I mean, like, I try not to curse that much, but if the game does it, like, what am I supposed to do about it? I can't tell them not to say it. I'm not gonna bleep it out. I don't really have any problem when other people do that much. It doesn't need to be excessive. So we actually lived, huh? That hand thing whacked us in the face and we're somehow alive? So there was a point where I was thinking that this party-based RPG might let me choose my squad mates, but now I'm thinking it's just whoever survived that is my party. Which I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Mayel probably survived, because she seems important. I really want to say that Lune girl probably survived. Either her or the Scylla girl. One of those two probably survived. And then, I mean, I was going to say that Lucien guy would survive, but he got... I'm pretty sure he died. I'm not positive, but his outcome didn't look very good. So I don't know who the last one was going to be, because the commander also, like, we watched his head get chopped off. He was another, I think, decent candidate to survive, at least for a while. It looked like he got ate. I mean, it just looked like he got dragged into the darkness. Unless I didn't see it exactly. You could briefly check the expedition's status. Oh, I can tell you the status. In complete shambles. The expedition is going horribly. And use a chroma elixir to recover health without interrupting exploration. What does that mean, without interrupting exploration? Oh, I have to press the button that they want me to press. I see, I see. The expedition's status shows the name of the current area, the expedition's current objective, bindings for exploration. What does that mean? Oh, like buttons. Okay. Why say bindings? I guess because they didn't want to use either controller or keyboard and mouse, so they tried to pick something in between. But couldn't they just say controls? And also, why did they say it like that? The current health of the expedition, the current amount of chroma elixirs. If the expedition is in bad shape, use a chroma elixir to fully heal all members. Chroma elixirs replenish at expedition flags. So you were saying earlier that it's like Dark Souls. Do the chroma elixirs and the other elixirs that you can use during combat respawn, or just the chroma elixirs? I guess it's forcing me to use the chroma elixir, which makes sense because I was at 1 HP. Oh, that's amazing. He used it and now his face is no longer bloodied. Those things really do wonders, huh? I already knew how to run. I was already doing that game. So like those other potions down there, I'm kind of curious about those, but I guess we'll figure it out at some point. Since it says out of 1, I assume that they probably come back. Okay, what is that thing up there? Apparently both, though I didn't figure out about the in-combat items until later. Fair. The only reason I happened to see it was because I hit those buttons while fighting Mayel. Oh, now he's bloodied again. I thought we just, like, healed all that with the chroma elixir. What the heck is this guy? So we got past the nightmare phase where everyone gets dragged off like they're in a horror movie, and now we have to fight a robot with a sword. Surely that'll work. The game tutorial said they did. Why did it show keyboard and mouse controls? Did my mouse move somehow? Free aim shots are a good way to hit flying enemies as well as target an enemy's weak point. Try to aim. I already did that earlier. Does it tell me what his weak point is? Shooting costs 1 AP. Aim at the Lancelier's weak point to deal increased damage. Right trigger to shoot. Okay, you just said aim at his weak point. You didn't tell me what the weak point was. I'm going to assume that it's his face, because that's the only part that looks weak. Yeah, that seemed pretty good. Oh, it's gone now, though. I mean, it still says I could target here, but I kind of doubt that that's actually true, so I'm going to just save my mana. Ooh, I got him. I actually did good for a fight. 6 XP? I mean, I guess we're still at the beginning of the game, but... we actually beat the tree robot somehow. I guess the enemies evaporate when we kill them, so that leads a little bit more credibility to the theory that the people in the homage are actually dying. Alright, before we go that way, is there something up here? Get over the tiny little rocks. Can I take this lance? No? There's blood. Alright. Oh, it's some of these grapple points. Can I take these grapple points with me? Wasn't Mayel saying earlier that she can, like, use them? These must have come from an expedition, though, right? There's just a park bench here. can't sit on it. Sorry, I thought there was a path over there. That doesn't look weird at all. What is this? I can't interact with it. So yeah, the fact that there's a potion that you could use outside of battle tells me that... Oh, there's a strike button while we're outside of battle? Tells me that we need to be careful with our health in battle because we don't get that health back outside of battle. How do I... The strike button doesn't do anything. Do I not have it unlocked or free aim? Oh. What the heck? We can climb. We're like Altair. What the heck? Is this an expedition, or why do these guys all have weird faces? This must be an expedition because Gustav is reacting. Yeah, this guy has, I can see it now, they're wearing an expedition gear. I just heard a creepy noise, like a crow or something. I don't like that. How's this guy sitting up? Like, he's sitting up, but he's not, his back is not against anything. And this guy's just pants? I don't know if he's in the dirt or someone lost their pants. This seems like a great place to go all on your own. I mean, I guess he doesn't really have any choices, but... Is that a person right there? It looked like there was someone sitting up on top of stuff. Wait, were those all 33? That's Catherine, right? What the heck is that? That's not the right answer, Gustav. We could still win. Probably not, but you should at least try. Like, come on, man.
You do that, we both die.
Clever girl. Put your head next to mine so we both get shot.
Hey. Fucking hell. Wake up, Gustav.
Lune. The others.
I know. We're the only ones left. You don't get to die.
Surely we can't be the only ones left. I refuse to believe this is a two-party RPG.
We're already dead. Look around. Look.
This is not a foregone conclusion. When one falls, we continue. Get up. We need to find a safer place. There are Nevrons around.
Oh, what the heck?
This is not the place. The Lumina converter seems intact. It's about time we test it in real conditions.
This place sucks. Like, I totally understand getting here and then realizing there is no hope of victory. But you might as well try, right? Okay, so now we have another party member. Why is my mouse on the screen now? Get off the screen, mouse. Oh, I just had to press the controller button. I assume we want to lead it off with a shot again to hit his face. That's a big damage. Okay, it doesn't work again. Fair enough. Now I use too much mana. Alright, well.
A storm is coming.
Alright, Lune's Stains. Lune's skills generate elemental stains. Her skills also consume specific stains to enhance their effects. There are 5 types of stains: ice, fire, lightning, earth, and light. Light stains can be consumed in place of any other stain. Cycle between the different elements to get the most out of her skills. So it seems like her basic attacks deal fire damage, but it seems to be forcing... She's still not wearing shoes, by the way. Lune's starting skills are Ice Lance and Immolation. Ice Lance is an ice skill, couldn't have guessed that. That generates 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Use Ice Lance to generate stains. Okay, I mean, sure. The Portiere is weak to ice and took 50% more damage from Ice Lance. How do I know that? Is there a place that tells me that he took more damage? So weakness, resistance, nullify, takes no damage. Absorb is healed instead of taking damage. Find enemies' affinities and exploit them to optimize the damage you deal. Slow is a debuff that reduces the speed of the character by 25%. Does that mean like turn speed, or does that mean like how quickly their action goes?
Brace yourselves.
Oh, I was just about to parry. Some enemies can attack the whole expedition at once. Press RB to parry and execute an expedition counter. Did she just kick the robot in the face? So what does that thing on the right mean over there? Those must be the stains on him. So how do I know that he was weak to ice? Does it say that anywhere? Maybe when I go to target him? I don't see it. I don't know, maybe the game has some way of telling me what I know he's weak to. I missed the first button press. Okay, Lune now has 1 ice stain and 1 light stain. Immolation will consume Lune's ice stain to deal increased damage. Light stains will be consumed if no corresponding elemental stains are available. Use Immolation to burn the enemy. Yeah, like, I don't see anywhere on the Ice Lance where it says that this guy's weak to it. Also, there's only 4, like, slots for stains. Even though there's 5 different stains. I guess you could have maybe multiple of the same stain or something. Low fire damage. Wait, what is that thing that has an X next to it? Applies 2 more burn? I don't know what that means.
Feel the burn.
He's still alive. Burn is a status effect that deals damage at the beginning of the character's turn. Oh, so he's just gonna die before he takes his action. It is possible to be affected by multiple instances of burn, which increases the burn damage received. It says Dodger. Oh, that's one of those things that I can equip. Okay, okay, I see. We got 10 XP out of that one.
We did it, Gustav. Let's see if your invention lives up to its reputation, shall we? It really works. We're not dead yet.
Yeah.
Come on. There might be other survivors at the Indigo Tree.
I thought you said that everyone was dead. New Pictos, Dodger. Pictos can be equipped to increase character stats. Higher level Pictos grant better stats. They also provide passive effects called Lumina. Gain 1 AP on perfect dodge per level. It also gives you speed and critical rate. Each character can learn Luminas associated with each Pictos. Luminas can be equipped in the Lumina menu using Lumina points, and can trigger their effect without equipping the corresponding Pictos. Okay, let's do that. How do I get there again? Not this button, but... Wait. Oh, that was her weapon. Lunarum. Sure. Oh, does she has a wardrobe? No, she just has the basic one. It put her as the leader of my party right now, so I guess I'll just equip this to her. I'm sure at some point we'll just have enough of these to give to everyone. Is there anywhere where I could see what speed does? Wait, what just happened? Oh, I need to put it in a slot. Who does more damage? She has more attack power, so I think it makes more sense to give her the crit rate. And then I think this Lumina is currently not activated, right? Is that correct? I think it doesn't get activated until I've used this thing in battle 4 times. It's that blue light. And then we could still change like this. Oh, she flies? She could just fly? Is this is where we came from, right? Yeah. So is no one concerned by the fact that this lady can just fly? Sorry, Catherine. Oh, this is a path. Maybe. It's not a path. I lied. Alright, let's go the way they want us to go. I say as I try and fit into another crack on the side of the road. Change characters. This doesn't affect battles. So I still don't understand the strike thing. It says press right bumper to strike. That doesn't seem to work right now, but I can do this. I don't really know what the point of that is quite yet either. Okay, I can't walk on water. Even though I can fly. Lame. When approaching confined spaces, you will crouch automatically. Okay, there's a flag there. I'm gonna guess that is the quote-unquote bonfire. Expedition flag. During your journey, you will find expedition flags set up by previous expeditions. Expedition flags allow you to heal, recharge your items, learn new skills, and allocate your character's attribute points. Characters gain 1 skill point and 3 attribute points per level. Interesting. It does, because all those potions are showing up here, so I assume they would come back as well. I assume I can't do any of this. Oh, I have points available. Oh, okay. So this increases my health. This increases my damage dealt. Makes the character play more often. Oh, so you can go more often. It's not just you go earlier in the round, but you can also like go, if you're fast enough, you can probably go multiple times. This also gives you defense. Defense gives you significantly more defense and also gives you crit rate, huh? Why is defense the only thing that gives you crit rate? Oh, I guess luck probably does as well. Chances of dealing critical hits. Critical hits deal 50% more damage. This also gives you speed. That's interesting. What does the sword with the letter next to it mean? And then there's also a sword without the letter. Is that what they're, like, recommending I do? Like here you get 6 HP, then you get 5 HP, and then you get 10 HP. Like, from what I know about games like this, speed is, like, the strongest stat known to man. If you just get to take 2 turns before the enemy gets to take 1 turn, you probably just win no matter how weak you are. Weapons have attribute scalings. Okay, what does the sword without the... I guess it just means this just increases my attack, but it doesn't have an attribute scaling then? Let's look at her, maybe. Yeah, okay, so might seems to just always increase your attack, but doesn't necessarily have an attribute scaling. But if I get 3 points in luck here, it doesn't increase my damage at all. So apparently 3 points is not enough to take advantage of a C attribute scaling. That's annoying. You have to use all the point. Like, you get 1 point, then you get 0, and then you get 2. But you seem to get 2 because it shows like left side and right side. I assume right side is your weapon scaling, even though the weapon doesn't have any might scaling. This is very confusing. They have like tutorials for everything, but then they don't even want to explain exactly how this works. So what am I doing here? Because you have a vitality scaling, I might just give you some HP. I assume that our points are not shared, but I don't actually know the answer to that. I kind of just want to give her luck, because she gets speed, crit, and technically her weapon has scaling with it, even though we're not getting any damage quite yet. How much speed can I get? I can get 10 speed. Or I could get 3 more damage. I gotta put 3 points in luck. This might be stupid, but it does appear like if once we get these whatever red rocks, you can reset your attributes. So, okay, so they're not shared between people. And then you only get 2 points of damage. Why don't I give you health? Because you scale with health, kind of. Sure. Alright, and then can we learn any skills? Okay, you also need that same material to reset your skills. Doesn't appear that we have any points. Oh, I didn't even rest. I did all that and then I didn't even rest. Okay. Well, let's continue. See if we can find some more party members, shall we? Surely someone has to be alive still. What? First strike. Use right bumper to attack an enemy first and gain an advantage. Why did I shoot him in the face then? Like, does that do anything? He like freezes in time. There's 2 of them? That seems like an issue. Uh-huh. I feel like I should just shoot them both in the face, right? I don't know if that's a good idea or a bad idea, but now I don't have enough mana.
A storm is coming.
Okay, we should probably just kill that one guy, right? So you also get a mana for your turn starting? Is it called mana? I keep calling it mana. I don't even know if it's actually mana. Is it something else? See, I'm not positive that an auto attack is gonna kill this guy. I think I just Ice Lance him. It's a good time to learn if the stains still apply even if the guy that you hit dies. They just call it AP, action points. Okay, okay. Now that you mention it, I think I do remember that. I just couldn't remember what they called it. Okay, we do get to keep the stains. Oh, I didn't block that? You're lying. Okay, she is a lot faster, so she actually overtook Gustav. I don't have enough mana to cast Immolation. So, what is her aim thing? He doesn't have his weak point, so I don't think it's worth wasting my mana on that. Okay, but you have enough mana. Maybe... Oh wait, I can use Overcharge when it's not full? Earlier it wasn't letting me use Overcharge at all when it wasn't full. Also, can only certain abilities actually break enemies? Interesting. I think if I had perfected that... Oh, he dies anyways to this kick. Hey, we both hit level 2. I should probably just go back and level up immediately, right? Also, I got a weapon? Alright. It appears to be for Gustav. Yeah, I feel like I should just go back and use my level up. But I think that'll bring back the enemies? Okay, this thing seems way better. Yeah, I mean, not only does she have no shoes on, but her primary source of damage is to kick very dense enemies. I assume that she can't use this weapon? Yeah, okay. How much damage does her weapon do? This weapon is crazy. It's like twice as good as the other one. Oh, it also gives him a gun that looks different. It kind of looks worse because it looks old and like it has moss or something on it, but... Let's go back. Then we can learn if this makes enemies respawn. It probably does. So if I rest, does their health come back? Yes. Maybe I could have gone here, upgraded my stuff without resting, and then maybe the enemies won't come back. Also, this is... I like that there's a number on the flag, so it's from Expedition 81. That's kind of cool. Okay, so now he's got agility scaling with his new weapon. I want to see, like... So it takes me 6 points for a C scaling thing to get me 1 single point. Okay. But he has a lot of attack now because his weapon just got, like, significantly better. How much damage could I get out of this? I could get 3 more points of damage out of that. 14 speed. I feel like I'm getting the most value out of just, like, pumping his health up and getting 1 more damage, right? So let's do that. And then you... So if everything is correct, 6 points doesn't get me an extra point of damage, huh? I guess maybe it depends on the weapon's base. So the one unfortunate thing is that I'm building around what these weapons scale off of. But for all I know, they could get weapons that scale off of different things. But I do feel like she's probably going to deal good damage. Maybe. I have no idea. What's the worst that could happen just stacking luck? Surely that's never backfired before. Alright, we got 1 point. We can either get powerful, applies powerful to 1 to 3 allies, increasing the damage they deal for 3 turns. Is that random, or does it do it to the maximum number of allies that it can? Gives 0 to 2 charges. Is that part random? Is there anywhere where I can see what powerful does? I assume that powerful is an attack up, but I would like to know how good that is. Deals low single target lightning damage. Wait, you currently deal... I think this is physical damage and lightning damage with that. Applies mark. Oh wait, mark is the thing that she has, or that she consumes, right? Applies 2 more burn if the target is marked. She's also a healer? I kind of feel like this skill's gonna be good, but maybe not when you only have 1 party member. I think this is going to be more immediately useful. It also only costs 2 action points. It automatically put it on, no problem. Okay, and then what does she have? Heals the target ally by 30 to 50% health. And dispels status effects. Just all status effects? That seems kind of OP. Consumes... that. I assume that... where's something that gives that? I can't find a single skill that gives those. Here, there's one. That's like earth element. But I guess I can also consume light element for it. And it just makes it cost 0 if you consume 2 earth element. And it also gives you 1 light element. Deals medium lightning damage to random enemies. Critical hits trigger an additional hit. Oh. Consumes red for increased damage. That costs a lot of mana, though. We should maybe just get a heal skill early. That seems pretty reasonable to just get an early heal skill in case we need it. Okay, let's go find out if the enemies respawn, shall we? He did respawn. Okay, can I just, like, run at him? I don't really know what shooting him in the head does. First strike. Okay, should we try... I should maybe shoot them again. I have enough mana that I can shoot... and then... do this.
Take him down.
Mark is a status effect that increases the next damage received by the character. Mark only affects 1 instance of damage. Okay, so you can't just put Mark on and leave it on there. You gotta consume it. I should probably still use Immolation. Yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter, huh? Well, the problem is if I use Ice Lance, I probably won't have enough mana to actually use Immolation next turn. I guess I'll just use Immolation. Although this guy probably just dies to a basic attack at this point, right? Yeah, okay. What, you just one-shot him? Okay, fair enough. We got 53 XP. You get plus 20% for no damage. Okay, so we're just going to spend the next hour farming these two guys. I'm kidding. But we could easily get to like level 3 or level 4 probably. Just fighting those guys repeatedly. The one other question that I still have is, can I go to the flag and as long as I don't hit rest, do they not respawn? So can I like level up without bringing back all the enemies?
Well, that
Pictos. Critical burn. 25% increased critical chance. Okay. Somehow I got confused and couldn't read that effectively. I probably want to give it to her if it's related to burn, huh? What does it do? 25% increased critical chance on burning enemies. Oh, it doesn't actually... And otherwise it gives speed and crit. Well, you know, I'm already stacking speed and crit on her, so I'm going to give it to her anyways. But it seems like the Lumina I would maybe give to someone else. Because she's going to be the one burning, but she doesn't necessarily need to hit them after they're burning. It'd probably be better for someone else to hit the burning targets and have higher crit chance. How do I get up there? I think probably around this way. What is that? Hello, sir. I just like shot him in the face and leave.
This will be useful.
I don't even know what chroma's used for yet. But if you say so, Gustav. Yeah, I don't know if I could just, like, if the guy's facing me, because the other situation they weren't facing me, so I just ran up behind him and it first striked. But if they're facing me, do I have to, like, shoot him in the face first? Also, do action points carry over between fights? I don't know. Should I shoot both of these guys in the face again? That is the question. Probably. So the other thing to consider is like how much action points everyone has. Like Gustav in this case had 4, so I could do that and then still use marking shot.
Take him down.
Let the ink flow.
Oh, she has 4 now. I guess you start with 3 and then at the start of your turn you get 1 more. Ooh, another level up. We're not going to go back this time, though. Because I feel like we're probably going to approach another flag or something. Because at this point, we could, like, almost be going back after every single fight.
Is that a house?
Looks abandoned.
Does look like a house. What is this, a purple item?
We can use that.
To upgrade weapons to level 3. Oh, that's the second one of those that I got. The first one I think I got from the guy in the trash can.
The indigo tree is not too far from here. If anyone else made it, they'll regroup there.
Yeah.
Okay, it seems like we can go up that way. You telling me that the first chest in the game is already opened? Just a floating chair. I climb this. Wishful thinking.
Here we are, huh?
Yeah. The continent. The indigo tree's over there.
Okay. That means that I need to go explore first. I thought that was an enemy. What is making that noise? Is that the clock? Energy tint shard. I don't know what energy tint means. Oh. When it has red, that means you're gonna hit something and you could possibly break it or whatever. Okay. Oh, now we're above where we just fought that guy? Is there any point to... Like, why did they make all these objects destructible? Also, can I break them like this? Kind of. How does Gustav's attack work? I assume everyone attacks differently? Nope, they all attack the exact same way.
This will be useful.
Hey, that's actually a lot of chroma. Well, twice as much chroma as we've been finding. I feel like they should have given everyone, like, unique attacks, right? Like, Gustav should just use his gun for this attack. And then for, like, this move should be like him slashing with a sword or something, right? Because he uses a sword and a gun. And then Lune... Like, this is fine for her, because it's kind of like a mind projectile, and this is also fine for her attack. But I feel like Gustav should have been different. Just to, like, make each character feel a little bit unique. There's another flag right there. I kind of expected, like, a few more enemies before the next flag. Let's go this way first. Wait, where is the indigo tree? I don't know what direction I'm supposed to be going for it.
This will be useful.
So now I kind of want to test if I kill one of these enemies and then I go to the flag, but I don't rest. I want to see if they respawn. Also wonder because this seems to be able to like hit distant objects and break them. There might be like things that you can't reach yourself, but you can shoot at. How is Gustav always going first, by the way? Isn't it Lune way faster than he is? This is only one guy, so this should be pretty easy.
Take him down.
A storm is coming.
I like how it shows the item in the background. Like, not a lot of games are very good when you enter, like, instant turn-based combat, or instance or turn-based combat. Games tend to struggle about putting you in the right spot where you actually are on the map. Usually they have like predetermined spots that they put you at. I need to pay more attention and see if this game is doing that or if it actually is putting you exactly where you were. Okay, so now I have Dodger. Okay, let's look around. No, that must have been a different spot, huh? Because there was a purple item in the background, but there's only this.
This will be useful.
So maybe that was a different spot. But anyways, what I was gonna do... Why are they injured? They haven't been hit, so I guess they just got, for leveling up, they just got base health. So you should be able to... How do I do this? You should be able to equip Dodger now, right? Wait. Where does it show that he has it? Oh, there it is. Okay, that was a little bit confusing that on this menu it doesn't go over to the right side. But when you're in the Pictos, it's over there on the right side. Yeah, Gustav only has 206 speed, yet Lune keeps going first every time. Or Gustav keeps going first even though Lune has 236 speed. So there's no point, if I'm not mistaken, there's no point for me to now give Dodger to Gustav, because once I've mastered it on one character, I've mastered it on all characters, I think, right? So the only reason to give it to him would be to get the stats that it gives. Or to automatically have Dodger because I want to use a different Lumina. This game already has like a lot of cool mechanics that I enjoy. So what I want to do is I want to sit at this flag, but not rest. And then I want to go see if that other guy respawns. Which, actually, I might just fight you first, and then... That's where we were fighting. Right in that area. Huh? What do you want? Oh, that does... Oh, it does work on me. Yeah, I want to fight this guy first. Because he's right next to the flag, so... Stop. It keeps randomly switching over to keyboard and mouse controls on the screen. Should I shoot you first? I think I'm gonna mark you anyways, because the mark is pretty good. That's a lot of damage. It completely filled his break bar, but I don't think... if I had saved the mana, then Overcharge could break him. I think Overcharge is the only move that I have that can break. I don't think Lune has any. But I guess it might not even matter. Do you have a move that can break? No, it doesn't look like it. But I'm pretty sure if I just immolate you... Oh, I missed. Does he die to the burn? Okay. I almost failed at killing him. Okay, let me grab this item real quick.
Well, that will help.
To give an additional Lumina point. I have quite a few of those, but I don't have enough Lumina to even bother using them yet. I probably won't use them until... like a character actually wants it. Ooh, and level up weapons. I might actually level up Gustav's weapon. I don't think I want to level up Lune's base weapon, because it seems like Gustav very quickly found a weapon that was like almost twice as good. Fast travel. Interesting. Oh, I also noticed here back on this screen, we can now have 2 blue potions. I don't know what that's based on. If it's based on like the level of my party, maybe the highest level character I have or something like that. Okay, upgrade attributes. Okay, I don't get another attack out of that. Could do this just for the most amount of attack possible. He doesn't really scale off of defense. I don't know if that's the play. I also have no bearing as to how much 9 defense is, right? Because I currently have 0, apparently. I mean, he's actually, you get like a lot more, huh? You seem to get more the higher level you have an attribute. Because this is giving 15, then it gives 17, and then another 17. Earlier I was getting, like, the first level up was 5. Now we're getting 3 times as much with every single level up. I don't know, is it stupid to just, like, pump this guy's HP bar right now? Surely, like, I'm gonna want some HP anyways. And I imagine I'll probably want more than 9 HP. Or Vitality. But in this case, it's almost 300 HP at this point. Sure, maybe I'm being stupid by just stacking it all in one stat, but... Now this, however, it is giving me quite a bit of speed. The speed is increasing how much I'm getting, but I'm not getting a whole lot out of my crit. I'm only getting 1 crit for all 3 of those points. It does give me 1 attack power, finally. But now I'm getting 7 speed out of it. I guess maybe I was getting like 6 before, so maybe I'm not getting significantly more speed. I think I am going to do... I'm just getting the most stats out of doing this, right? Like, I get 1 attack power, I get 1% crit rate. Even though I'm using 2 points that are... Oh, wait, no. The first point is giving me nothing. The second point is giving 1 crit rate. The third point is giving an attack power and a speed, but no crit rate. But you assume that the next point of luck will give me a crit rate again. Okay. Oh, these skills cost multiple skill points. So there is actually... I'm not going to unlock this right now, because like I said, I think this is less useful when we only have 1 party member. Why is this one red, whereas this one is gray? What's the difference? Deals medium single target damage, 3 hits, uses weapon's element. Is it because my weapon doesn't have an element, maybe? Heal self by 20% if the target burns. Wait, how did her heal skill? Heal targeted ally. This seems to just heal self. It doesn't say who it heals, so I assume it just heals himself. Okay, so yeah, I can't really... Unless I really wanted powerful right now, I don't see the point in getting powerful quite yet. What about you? Is there a big reason for you to get Thunder? Oh, you have multiple skills that only cost 1. And this gives Earth. Deal low Earth damage to all enemies, 1 hit. Consumes, what is that? Lightning? Yeah, that's lightning. So Gustav does lightning damage right now. And she does fire and ice. It might be smart to grab an earth skill And I assume I have to go in order along the tree, like I can't skip. And her tree is all weird compared to Gustav's. Gustav's is kind of more like a square, so I could start to go like to the right, even though I don't know why these are locked, but I could maybe start to go other directions, or I could like circumvent this skill right here and get to other skills. But hers is a lot more linear, right? Like, to get to this skill, I have to grab this skill. It's completely mandatory. And, like, to get to these skills down here, I could technically avoid one of these, but I'd have to go all the way on the other side then. So I think getting the Earth skill makes the most sense. Because my only options are get the Earth skill, get the Lightning skill, or save up till I could get this skill. Revive an ally. And additional AP. Oh, it costs 0 if you have 3 Lightning. It's kind of cool. Yeah, I think having an Earth skill, though, will benefit us. Okay, and it's already equipped. So, I did not rest, and he did not come back. Now, that guy's really easy to kill. That guy didn't come back either. So, I am going to rest real quick. Just to confirm that we understand how these systems work. Okay, it did give me the blue potion back as well. And now I'm full health again. And he is back. So we'll just kill him really quick, because I'm pretty sure we can kill him without him even dealing damage to us.
Take them down.
The storm is coming.
Wait, how do I... Oh, like that. I was like, where is my new skill? It's over here. But Immolation probably does the most for us. I missed again, but he died to the 5 burns. Okay. Ooh, we actually... Oh, no, it's the critical burn thing. Which I might as well just go teach to Gustav. Because... Oh, that one costs 5? Well, I didn't realize that. Okay, so yeah, Gustav can't learn it. He needs to be higher level first. Okay, we'll go a little bit longer. No reason for me to break this, right? I kind of don't know how I feel about the attack button being right bumper. Because the sprint button is right trigger, so it's really annoying to press this while sprinting. Oh, right, you can climb. I was like, I don't know if I could jump high enough to get up there. I climb this? It obviously does not want me up there. Oh, cutscene. Oh, there's a rope right there. Why does she have to show off that she can fly by, like, jumping and spinning? Oh, I didn't realize that it was your turn.
Chroma is flowing.
I didn't realize they got to go first. It also didn't really look like he was attacking, so... Flying enemies evade most damage from attacks or skills. That sounds incredibly annoying. Shooting is more effective against these enemies. Try to shoot at the Volester. Okay, so in this case, Lune gets to go first. I guess maybe when we get first strike, it just always gives it to Gustav. We have a lot of mana, or action points. So, are they, now that I've shot them, are they now immune to skills? Surely Earth Rising is not a good idea against them, though. He dodged it. Alright, well that went great. So maybe I do need to keep shooting at them? I guess I keep shooting. Oh, yeah, that does a lot of damage. Okay. Oh. So how am I supposed to know if they're gonna dodge all my moves? I did start blasting. That's true. Where am I trying to go? I assume the rope is the correct way? What is that noise? Oh, hi. Nice to see you, sir.
This one looks dangerous.
That's not good. Whenever they say this one looks dangerous. Chromatic Lancelier. Alright, let's shoot him in the face. Good start. I have a really high dodge chance against everything but shooting. Okay.
Let us stain them.
Okay, what's the strategy here? Probably just immolate? Or I could Ice Lance first. Oh wait, no, because the mark will get used up either way, so I should probably just immolate. I don't know how long burn lasts.
I'll do it.
Oh! Oh! Expedition failed! So I wasn't really expecting him to just one-shot me? Well, okay. So I immolated because immolate applies 2 more burn if you hit a marked target. That's why I immolated. Well, I understand that Ice Lance deals more damage, so I guess the mark would also deal more damage. But that's the reason why I immolated. Was it right? Maybe not. But I didn't just do it because I'm stupid. Let's try that again.
It's dangerous.
Okay, let's try what you said then. Because he did take multiple turns, so he was getting burned by all the burns multiple times, but... Oh, how am I supposed to know that... Again, how do you know that the enemies are weak to ice? Does it say anywhere? It gives you the ice thing to immolate next turn? True. But, like, is there anywhere on the screen that says they're weak to ice once I hit them with an ice move? Or, like... Oh, right there. It said weakness. Okay. Didn't die immediately this time. Good start. Except he... Does he not get a turn? Because I blocked all of his moves? Okay, what happens if I skip turn? Can I go right after Gustav, or does it skip all the way to my next turn? Because what I would like is I would like to let Gustav go, mark the enemy, and then immolate, so I get to consume the ice stain. I slowed him. Oh, I forgot that it does that. But do you know how skip turn works? You've never skipped? Okay, I'm gonna try it for science purposes then. I assume it's just gonna straight up throw me behind his turn. So then I just have to not die when it's his turn to go, I suppose. How do I... Yes, okay, so that was probably not the play. I should have just, like, auto-attacked or something then. No! And now my play is completely ruined. Do I have enough overcharge? I don't even have enough overcharge. Oh, jeez. Should I mark again? I wouldn't have even had enough action points. Oh, I missed the thing because I'm bad. That's not good. Oh, it tells you that he attacks quickly, huh? Alright. We have it ready, but we don't have enough action points. So we gotta survive one more turn, huh? Probably, because I don't think this will kill. Okay, I'm just dodging. I was not confident. I wasn't even aware that he was going, that it was his turn again.
For those who come after.
Okay, we did beat him. Did Lune get reduced XP or not? I feel like she wasn't behind that much in XP. Hey, we got the sword thing level 2 now, huh? And an augmented attack. I think she might have gotten reduced XP, like half XP or something. She's all bloody now. Does she have 1 HP? She does have 1 HP.
Well, that will help.
So yeah, if we didn't skip turn, Probably would have killed him faster, but I think I messed up so early in the fight by not blocking that move that she probably would have died anyways. Well, the only reason I'm not 100% sure is because you played Gustav before you got Lune, so technically they weren't at equal amounts of XP to begin with. But I think they were only like 20 XP apart, and now it kind of feels like they're 75 more XP apart, which 75 is half of the 150 I would have just gotten right there. Oh, it's not that I got another weapon, it's that this weapon leveled up. I didn't realize that you could level up the weapons by using them. That's interesting. Is there anywhere where it shows me how close the weapon is to leveling up? I don't see like any XP bar for the weapon or anything. And obviously we can upgrade the weapons at the resting point, but... I don't know, I don't see anywhere where I could tell. Pictos. Alright, what does this one give? Defense and speed. And this one is augmented attack. 50% increased base attack damage. Who's using their base attack the most? It's probably Gustav. So it probably makes sense for him to have this when it's mastered. I wish it would tell me how many Luminas it costs to equip this skill when you have it mastered. But yeah, I kind of... So much for boosting my HP so much. I still couldn't survive a single hit from this guy. Just had to parry everything. So should I heal you? I probably should. Although I could go into a fight and just cast your heal, maybe? Can I heal part? I think it just uses the chroma elixir. I don't think I can use the red potion. I don't see a way for me to just use the singular potion to heal her. I think I have to use the elixir. I'll just heal her. Surely we'll get to a flag again soon.
These blue trees.
Something's disrupting the chroma around here. Be careful.
Was it the big guy that I just killed, or is it something else?
We can use that.
That's a lot of chroma. Anything else here? No. I assume I can't jump off a cliff. Yeah, it makes sense. So yeah, I'm just gonna try and get to the next flag before we take a break. I actually really like this game, though. It seems super cool so far. I knew that I would like it, but it's even exceeded my expectations, I think, a little bit. Hi there, mister. What are you doing? Take that. Oh, I didn't see that you had a 3-man squad. Okay. So, Shoot you. Shoot you. I probably don't need to use the mark move, right? Or should I still? It might be smart to just one-shot this guy. The big guy.
A storm is coming.
And then shoot you. Oh, you're a flying guy. Oh, jeez. Shoot you one more time. And then immolate you because I know it will kill and it costs the least mana.
Feel the burn. Dodge this stuff.
Oh. I messed up. This guy should just burn to death, right? Yeah, okay. The problem here is I don't have a whole lot of mana to take out this flying dude. But I kind of have to just... Like, if I'm going to get rid of him, I have to just start attacking him. I actually might be able to kill them both here. Okay, we got it. The flying guy, like, anyone who has a ranged attack seems really difficult for me to parry right now. Okay, hold on. I kind of forgot what I was doing. I came from over there, right? So, and that seems to be the right way to go.
Interesting.
I don't know why they're so excited over finding this chroma stuff. I don't even know what to do with it yet. Are you stuck on those boxes? Look. How are we doing on our health anyways? Oh, Gustavo's the only one who got hit, and he has 300 HP.
Someone came here before and set up these handholds.
Really?
Probably Expedition 69. The Climbers Expedition.
Let us thank them for that.
Oh, there's the last one. Is that a Pictos thing? I don't recognize that face. His name is Jar?
Something's wrong with it. Why isn't it attacking us?
There's a flag right there, too.
Well, it certainly attacked them.
Well, something did. We have no guarantees it was him.
An expedition journal. 81. Learn from the ones who came before.
And lay the trail for the ones who come after.
Expedition 81, René. Huge discovery. This is the first Nevron with whom we've been able to communicate. It seems stuck in this cave. Gregoire is, as usual, deeply suspicious, but this could change our entire understanding of Nevrons and the Painters.
Well, she seems to have gotten interrupted by something.
communicated with a Nevron.
The dead here don't disappear like in Lumiere. Their chroma stays inside their bodies.
On the beach, some did disappear.
He wasn't a Nevron.
Something about the way Nevrons kill seems to affect our chroma.
Perhaps your friend here can enlighten us. It really does speak.
Well, I couldn't understand that at all. How did they understand it?
What do you mean, light?
Did you kill these people?
Painted? By the paintress? If we bring it light, perhaps we can learn more.
I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Alright, well, interesting. Yeah, the flying guy's attacks are very difficult to read. Your light, O mistress, I sit in darkness awaiting your light. She marked a path that we must walk, but here I sit in darkness without light, I cannot follow her. A pure light, I must bring forth a flame that lights the path forward. Something flammable, then. Shine, I need to shine. Without light, I cannot follow. Okay, so I don't have whatever it is. Okay, so now I'm curious, because there's obviously a flag here, and we know that we can teleport between the flags. Because Black Myth Wukong did this neat thing where when you were teleporting to things, it would tell you if there was something of note at that location, like an NPC or something that you could still interact with. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem to show locations that we're currently at. So I can't tell if this game does that too. But I definitely feel like they should. So anyways, we're going to do our level up. I said that we would go until we hit this next flag. Let's think here. What can we get out of... Oh, wow. You get 18 per level up. 18, 17, 17. Just keep maxing HP. His attack power is so high compared to hers. Because maybe the beginning weapons can't level up. Because I feel like hers should have leveled up by now if it could. But maybe just because she died to that one big guy, she didn't get enough to level up her weapon yet. We get 3 attack. I guess agility does scale his weapon a little bit. Because it seemed like that boss guy must have been super fast because he was getting 2 turns for each of our 1 turns until we slowed him by 25%. And then we were actually going back and forth with him. So we do probably need speed. Fortunately, this doesn't give us any attack power, but I feel like Gustav might be fine on attack power since he has a weapon that's already upgraded a little bit. Maybe I just go for this speed. Now, what do I do with you? Just keep maxing crit? She's got a lot of speed already. Like, he's at 229, She could be at 253, or she could be at 256. I don't know. I might be being stupid, but I kind of feel like just having a character who has a whole bunch of crit rate might be good. Especially because this gives more stats than just crit rate. Like, it gives speed, and technically she scales with attack power. We'll see. I mean, she definitely has died. I guess Gustav also died to that guy, though, because he just one-shot everyone, so... wasn't exactly a fair comparison. Okay, so he has 2 skill points now. And like I said, I don't really know how these two on the side unlock. It does seem like I can't grab this skill, huh? Why is that? Does it tell me? Do I need this skill? Because I thought I could circumvent it. Oh, I don't have this skill either. Maybe if I have this skill, I could get that skill. Again, I really don't want to get powerful until I have more than one ally. Which hopefully we'll get another ally soon, but... deals medium single target damage, 3 hits, uses weapons element, heal self if the target burns. How do I know what my weapons element is, out of curiosity? Gustav, what is your weapons element? I think that means physical. Yeah, because there it shows fire, here it shows a sword. I'm gonna say that means physical. And then I guess here it says vitality, under it +1, so we're getting 1 attack from our vitality. And here we're getting 1 attack from our luck. Okay. That's actually really useful to have in the weapon selection screen, because it shows, like, if I pick this weapon, how much am I getting from my stats compared to this other weapon? Okay, so it is physical. I mean, I guess the only reason to not get this skill would be to make sure, like, if we're about to get a party member, I could stay and get powerful, but I'm so close to getting to level 5. And, like, once I hit level 5, it's not like I can go down here and grab this skill. I'd have to wait or go down this left side, start going down this left side, so I might as well just pick this up. How does it compare? This deals low, this deals high. So this is only medium damage skill. It also costs 4 action points though, which is a little bit much, but... then what about you? This deals low. Wait, what does that mean? It gives you an earth stain and it gives you a light stain. Oh, does that mean it can break? Okay, that's what that means. Having another skill that could break seems pretty valuable. Gain AP if the target is burning. Play a second turn. Now that's interesting. Unfortunately, it's Earth. There's not like a great way, because if I use immolation to get them burning, immolation doesn't give me a light stain or an earth stain. So I would need to have those stains from other abilities first. Deal medium fire damage to all enemies. This gives a light stain, though, and it lights people on fire. And I have been getting a lot of crit, so this actually gets better the more crit I have. And then what's the other thing that I could go towards? Target ice damage. Oh, that's what I was reading. So consume electric, ice, and fire for greatly increased damage. Yeah, it would be nice to have another break skill. But I've been building so much crit. Going over here to these 2 lightning skills that actually trigger... Actually, there's a third one down here. This also does something off a crit. Generate corresponding stain. Oh, so each separate hit has a chance to crit? Because it does all the different elements. And if they crit, then you get a stain. So I guess I was right to build crit on her, huh? Because she has a lot of stuff that benefits from crit. I mean, it seems really hard to make the second turn. Especially if you're trying to get that 4 AP back. Because if you think about it, another turn is cool. But if I assume the second turn still gives you back the 1 action point at the start of the turn. But if you already just used all of your... I guess this only costs 2. If you use all your AP and you don't have enough AP to do something good with that second turn, it's worth a little bit less. But it is still a turn. I think it makes the most sense to just go for this. Because we already have 21% crit rate. So odds are we'll probably get an extra hit. Although, is it only 2 hits? Like, if I don't crit at all, is it 2 hits? And is the maximum 6? I wish it would specify. Or is it like just a random number between 2 and 6, and then if they crit, I get more? I assume it means that it's a minimum of 2 hits, and if I crit, then it can get up to 6 hits. Consume fire for increased damage as well. But it's kind of hard for me to use an immolation turn 1 and then still have enough mana to do this turn 2. And there's no way I can do this turn 1 yet. I don't know if there's a way to increase your action points on the first turn. But yeah, I'm going to grab this skill. Also, probably at a certain point, we might be able to have like most of these skills. I don't know if we'll be able to have everything, but anyways, we're all rested up. We just met this guy whose name is Jar, apparently. Another flag from 81. But yeah, we'll have to keep in mind to come back here. What's this place called? Abandoned Expeditioner Camp. We'll have to keep in mind to come back here if there isn't like an indicator next to the warp point that this guy is here, because we want to bring him something flammable. Or at least that's what they assume. But yeah, I think that's going to do it for this one. So far, I think this game is really cool, and I'm excited to play some more, but we'll probably have to wait till tomorrow to continue. I don't know if I should maybe record it on my own as well, or just keep it in the stream. I'll think about it. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed. I know that this game is maybe getting overlooked because of the release of Oblivion, but I still think it's very cool, and I hope that other people appreciate it as well. But that's going to do it. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you next time.